Good morning, Douglas.
Hello, Christina. Or Christine, as you're also known as.
Or Douglas, as you're also known as. So, now that we've got that out of the way, why don't you tell the fine folks out in YouTube land what's happening today?
Well, folks, I think today would be the official, we'll call this the official start of the wreath season. That'd be Christmas wreaths. Homemade out of balsam, cedar, and white pine.
And sometimes we throw some other stuff in there if we have extra of
Or
whatever.
spruce or blue spruce,
Yeah.
whatever.
But typically it's
Mostly
balsam.
90-something% balsam.
Yep.
Balsam fir. Balsam fir.
So we are headed to hopefully pick up some trees that are on the down on the side of the road.
If you watched the video that we shot yesterday, you saw that there was a few greens in the back of the truck.
Yep.
And that was a funny story because we've been looking for balsam. We lost our supply when we cut. Showing how cold it is.
Yeah, showing the snow up there. I don't know if you guys
28
can
degrees
see.
here right now.
Ooh, the road is bouncing too in this truck.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there goes the mountain. But it has snow in it. Anyway, 28
We've
degrees.
been a hoping and a praying, mostly praying, that we come up with some balsam. And we didn't have anything concrete yet. Oh, well, we were looking for balsam,
I'm
not
so
concrete.
Sorry.
This road's rough.
It's bad. I'm like bouncing all over.
So anyway, we decided to take a back road with that old camper yesterday. Maybe we weren't 100% legal, but that's beside the point.
Or maybe we were.
And we wanted the scenic route.
Yes, we like scenic routes.
Yes. Well, anyway, there was a tree cutting service that was cutting a ton of balsam underneath the power line. So they're being paid to do this. They're dragging it out by the road. They had all the butt ends of the balsam facing the road right on the side. So we pulled in with that old vintage camper and we said, hey, what are you going to do with the balsam? The guy goes, well, we're going to chip it all up. Just the chips will go in the ditch. So he said it would be okay if we took some. The guy goes, sure, take all you want. Is that much less that they had to chip up? So we started picking it up as fast as we could, but we couldn't get off the road because there was no shoulder, plus the balsam was right on the edge of the road. So we're partially in the lane of the road that you have to travel on there. And along comes a truck from that company and called that guy over, and he had to go over and talk to him. He comes over and he goes, well, the boss just chewed me a new beep.
In other words, he got in trouble.
Because of us? And he goes, yeah, he says that you're kind of parked out in the road and it's a liability if we let you in here to pick that stuff up if you get hurt. And if somebody comes along and hits you, and I said you could stop there. So it was a whole thing. So we pretty much had to stop right where we were. So Christina goes to the guy, hey, when are you done working on this job? Is there a time today that you're not going to be here? Because she figures if we're not there, they can't really do anything about it. And he goes, well, we're done at 4:30. Well, 4:30 up here now. It's almost, what is it, dark at 5:30?
Yeah.
And we had a dinner engagement with friends of ours last night at 5. So that wasn't going to work. So she told him that we'd go back up there and pick up the rest of that balsam. He said he'd leave just the balsam on the side of the road for us. So it's way up on the backside of Whiteface Mountain. That's where we're headed now. And hopefully it's still there.
So we shall see.
But we're a little bit worried because if the same boss went by and saw that they were going to trust us to come back and get that balsam, then he might have made them chip it. So
Which we completely understand.
we've got a plan B for another place to cut today, if we have to. So we brought the chainsaws and all that stuff. So if we have to cut
We have a
balsam.
plan C too. A, B, and C today. Because we're coming home with some balsam.
One way or another,
One way or
we come
another.
home with balsam.
That's right.
And then we made another contact up in a different part of New York State, not too awful far, less than an hour away, to get some balsam tomorrow. Then we're going to go check out another place. So if we're not careful, we're going to end up finding another good source of balsam, and that is the whole idea.
That's right. So October 30th, 2020, as if the world hasn't been weird enough. Well, I guess it's really not weird up here, but it's kind of
It's down to
expected.
26 now.
But
Keene.
we're in Keene, New
Keene
York.
has no gas. And no place to pull
This guy
in.
probably has. Oh yeah, is a new store open?
I don't know. It says open.
They've got that's
Oh,
for
that's
the
the
other
craft
place.
beer place.
This is one thing our little towns up here have to deal with: having no grocery stores, or no gas stations. So it gets a little tricky having to. And there's quite a distance between towns, so you really have to plan.
You do. We had to get diesel before we left Elizabethtown.
See the snow up there?
But I'll bet you there's going to be diesel in the new Stewart's in
I
Keene.
bet there is. They've been putting diesel in all the stores, so that's been really good. So, just wanted to show you what it was like around here. I'll show you this too. This is kind of neat. I've probably shown you this before, but this little river right here, or stream, has caused a lot of damage in this area. Many times.
A lot of mayhem.
Yeah, so the state's been working on it for quite a while. They've been rebuilding some of the roads, the bridges, rebuilding the
embankments on the side.
Yeah, the embankments. So that's the Sable River. All right. So we're in Wilmington, New York now.
There's Face.
Face is over there.
That's what they call it, isn't it? Face. I see it on stickers. There's the top of Face. Face and Little Face.
Yeah. Trees are in the way.
My face in the way?
Not your face.
Couldn't see Face.
There's
My
Face.
Little Face.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's kind of a depressing area, but it's
Depressing area?
not a depressing, I'm sorry. Depressing season, I meant to say. But with all the fall decorations, it does kind of still make it pretty,
Show the
I
sign
think.
of the road we're going on.
I think you've probably seen that sign a few times in our videos. If you watch our videos, this is the road that gets you to Memorial Highway. Veterans Memorial Highway, is it called?
I think it is.
And it's the actual road that goes up Whiteface. This goes up Whiteface, but then it gets to a part where you have to pay.
North Pole, New York. It's 26 degrees.
There's all the signs to let you know Santa's workshop is coming up.
Kind of feels like the North Pole.
Woo! My ears.
We're climbing, baby. We're climbing. Want to go
There's the-
straight right underneath the North Pole side?
In the exit like we always do. They were closed this year.
They opened it for Christmas.
I don't know about that. That was actually last year's that I was looking at. I didn't realize it. It said they got the go-ahead to open, but I don't know that they are because think about it, they haven't had any staff or anything for all this.
I know. Sad. The place was hurting to start with.
So there's the pay toll sign, half a mile. And right up here, if you go straight, that's where you pay. And if you go to your right, that goes towards Vermontville, Bloomingdale,
You're going to see on the sign
Yeah.
right here. This is the way we're going.
Franklin Falls, and cell service.
Oddly
look at
enough.
Look at the snow. I think that every time we come up here,
been snowing.
Yeah, I think there was a memory from last year, and it actually was snow on the road. Like, it was a bit slippery. I think you were coming up this way. You're a jerk. We got work to do. Come on.
Wow. Nice jacket. Look at this. They didn't chop up the balsam. They left it for us. It's all down through here. There's some more up there in the woods. I might have to cut up some of those, honey.
Okay.
You're gonna...
I'm just trying to get it done, hon. We got another appointment. We gotta...
All right, folks. I just thought I'd show you the balsam that we were telling you about earlier. But no time for making YouTube videos. Only time to work. But there it is. Got to clean up all this stuff. Houston,
Yes.
I think we have a problem.
It's a blessing problem.
It's a blessing problem.
It's a blessing problem.
You're overly
We prayed.
blessed. You prayed too much.
No. You prayed for balsam.
We did.
We got it.
So where did we start? Right over there? The other side of the sign. And we cleaned everything up till we got over here. Right there. And we're about at our capacity. And there's still all of this left. There's still a lot of balsam. I'm not even sure we got half of it. Look at this. It was just cut yesterday. So it's nice and fresh. Couldn't ask for much easier to get out than that. They're on the side of the road. So quiet up here. Thought we might see some deer when we were up here today. Balsam everywhere. Sounds like something going through the woods there right now.
Folks, we have snow and ice. How pretty it is here, though. Take a walk down by the pond. See what's going on down here. How pretty it is. It's beautiful.
So, Christina,
So, Douglas,
you don't have any balsam in the back now. What happened?
we took it off.
So tell the folks
We lost it.
what happened.
We went up to go get the balsam that we talked to the guys about yesterday. Did not realize there was as much as what there was. We thought it'd be like a truck and trailer load, and it's a truck and a trailer load times 2 plus. So we are going back up for our second trip.
Yeah. We won't even be able to fit all of this on.
Now, but
So she called her mom, and she's coming up to get some too.
yep.
Because we have to take it all. That was the deal.
Promised that we would clean it up and take it
Yeah.
all.
So that's what we're working on.
We gotta fulfill that promise.
So now it's 1:15, and highly unusual to be just heading up for a load. That's for sure.
Highly unusual for heading up for a second load. I don't
Yeah.
think we've ever done this.
Never done 2 loads in one day, but Under the circumstances, what we got to do.
We're gonna sleep good tonight.
We're going to sleep good this afternoon
This afternoon.
when we get back. Speak for yourself. Well, what a stroke of luck we had. The guys from the tree service company showed up, said we didn't have to take everything out of here. My in-laws showed up with a full-size Chevy pickup. They took a load, and then we're on our second load, and it was all the way down to that other telephone pole down there. And we cleaned every bit of it up. And there's hemlock, balsam, and cedar and white pine. And it's not bad stuff. And it was all free. And these guys were glad that we took it because we saved them having to chip it all. And they said that if we want more, there's going to be more. So never know, might come back up and get another load.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes, dear.
how are you feeling?
Fine.
Are you tired?
Not too bad, actually.
No?
Not as bad as I thought I'd be on the second load.
That's good. Feeling like we got a lot accomplished today?
Yeah,
Well, good day,
2.5 loads. You figure your parents took a load.
Yep.
Yeah,
It was a
we
good
had
day.
a good day for it.
Yes.
It's nice and sunny. It's still only 36 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold out. Don't let that
But
fool you, but the sun's
At least you
shining.
didn't build up a big sweat.
It's not snowing. It's not raining.
No. It's actually a nice day for it.
Yep. Just some layers, and as you start working, you shed the layers.
That's it. We'll be home by 4 o'clock.
All right.
We started at 8.
Yep. Good solid day.
Yeah. All that fresh air made me hungry.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. We'll figure that out. All right. Bye-bye.